Today I'll show you all the Harry Potter collectible minifigures. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Had to try. What's up, Muggles? My name's Victor and I love toys. And today I am opening up and building and reviewing the Lego Harry Potter Collectible Minifigures, or CMFs. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. They're some of my favorite books. And there's some important cool new pieces in this series, so it was pretty important to me to get these. I'm pretty good at identifying these minifigures in package by feel, and if I did this right, I got the whole collection. Hopefully. Let's see if I'm right and open these up. Oh, and spoiler alert, talking about these figures will give away some details about the Harry Potter movies and books and the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them movie. So you've been warned. A few of them are open because I found a case that seemed to be untouched at Target like the day after they came out. So I searched them for and found this guy, who is only one per case, so he's the hardest one to find. I was really happy and lucky. Then I got a few more and opened them up because I was excited. Then I found them a couple of days later at the Lego store and hopefully got the rest. And then I also got this one Unikitty figure because I wanted to see the cloud-shaped base that they come on. So we'll open that up too. Here we go. I'm gonna open them all first because I'm anxious to know that I chose wisely. And then I will build them all for you. Then I'll do a quick little review on each. Okay, so this one looks like Dean Thomas. Alright. So there are 22 figures in this series. That's cool, but that's also a lot. This looks like Dobby. That's $4 a piece. That's $88 for the whole series. That's a lot of money. Here we got, that looks like Clarence from Fantastic Beasts. Alrighty, no doubles, so far so good. No mistakes. Spending so much on these means there's other stuff I won't be able to buy. It's too bad. This is Cedric Diggory. So far so good. I'd personally prefer they did smaller series, maybe like 10 figures per series. Here we've got Flitwick, Professor Flitwick. But you can't blame them for doing so many figures. They keep upping the amount of figures in these CMF sets, and it must be because they sell, so yeah, you can't blame them. That's Hermione. There's her cat. We're doing well. Let's see who this is. And I love the CMFs in general. They have been pretty amazing. I did not cut that well. Here we've got Draco Malfoy. Oh, making a mess. Who is next? Yeah, like I said, I love these CMFs in general. They've been pretty amazing right from the very beginning. They are all interesting characters. Here is Neville Longbottom. Neville Longbottom. They're definitely pricey at $3.99. And here is... that is Queenie from Fantastic Beasts. Yeah. We're doing well. They're pricey, but each series introduces a whole bunch of new pieces, new molds. And those are expensive, so I get it. Here we've got Cho Chang, Harry's first girlfriend. Also, a lot of the prints tend to be brand new on these CMFs, and they're always really interesting. And here's Harry. There you see Hedwig. Alright, just a few more. In the end, I think they are worth it. These figures always stand out because of all those new pieces. That is Tina Goldstein from Fantastic Beasts. Yes, yes, yes. There are only 3 more. Here we go. Uh-oh. No, that's good. That is, what's his name? From Fantastic Beasts. It is Dan Fogler. It is Jacob Kowalski, I think. We've got 2 more. So far, no mistakes. Yeah, these minifigure series have so many cool pieces. I think hair pieces are part of the coolest part about it. They've come out with so many new hair pieces. Ron Weasley. Alright, 1 more. Who is it supposed to be? I don't remember. Oh, Dumbledore. I haven't got Dumbledore. Better be Dumbledore. You better be Dumbledore. Yes, Dumbledore. I got the whole collection. Voldemort did not participate in the opening as he was hiding in a bag and did magic on me so I wouldn't realize it. I am glad I identified them all correctly. Very happy. And we've got 1 more, this Unikitty figure. I don't know why it's in a different packaging. All the CMF figures have been in the same packaging. Oh, there's even a poly bag. There's a whole poly bag inside. It is the dog. That's a dog. I don't know the show. The main thing I wanted to see was this cloud base. That's pretty cool. I'm going to get some of these just to get more of that cloud base, I think. And hopefully some cool Unikitty figures. Alright, let's build them. First, we've got Harry Potter. He comes with Hedwig the Owl and the brand new wand piece, which comes with 19 of these figures. He's got printing on the front and back of his torso, which looks pretty cool. It's a nice new print of the Gryffindor uniform, and he also has some printing on the front of his legs. His wand comes in dark brown, and if you didn't notice when I was building them, they come with 2. Each one comes with a sprue with 2 wands. So if you buy the whole series, you get 19 extra wands. The other most notable thing about him is he has the new mid-sized legs. They are smaller than the regular legs, but they are articulated in just the same way. If you're curious, here's how he looks compared to the old short legs and the standard large legs. He has no printing on the back of his face, and he has that cool windswept hair. He's a little bit older. This is 3rd or 4th year Harry Potter. And he's ready to party. Next is Hermione Granger with her cat Crookshanks. She also has printing on the front and back of the torso and on the front of her pants. There's the back. She's got the same hood as Harry, more or less, I think. And no printing on the back of the face. She's also got the mid-sized legs, showing that she is a little older, 3rd or 4th year, I guess. And also that slightly cooler hair. It's not as bushy as it was when she was 1st year. And she has the dark tan wand. Her cloak is different than Harry's. It's nice that they have the same uniform but worn in different ways. Hers is buttoned up, because she's a little more buttoned up. And here is Ron Weasley. His expression is nice, but his hair is a little weird. It's the new Han Solo hair, but I don't think Ron's hair was ever this cool looking, really. It's got the same printing as the first two with the hood on the back. Except his uniform is a little bit disheveled and messed up because Ron's sloppy. He's got a brown wand and he comes with a brand new rat mold for his pet Scabbers, who has a little patch of hair printed on his forehead. Pretty cute. And again, he's got no printing on the back of his head like the first two. Here's Draco Malfoy in his Quidditch uniform. There's printing on the front and on the back under his little cape. There's a little hood. He's got the short legs, although I think he didn't join the Quidditch team until 2nd year, so I guess these short legs are 1st and 2nd year. He comes with a green broom and a golden snitch, a brand new mold. He also comes with a dark brown wand, but since he's playing Quidditch, I thought these two accessories were more appropriate to hold since he only has 2 hands. Here's a better view of his back, and again, no face printing on the back of the head. Here is Luna Lovegood. She's got, I'm pretty sure that's a brand new hairpiece. She has a satchel, she has a copy of the Quibbler, and she is wearing a fabric skirt. She's also got the new mid-sized legs. Her wand is brown, and she does have a second face. Here's her second face. Looks a bit like a duck face to me, and there's a better look at the front of her torso. There's no printing on the back or on the legs. Here's Neville Longbottom during an herbology class. He is holding a mandrake, which is made up of 2 brand new pieces, and it also comes with that dark orange pot. He's got a dark brown wand, printing on the front and back of his torso, but not on the legs, which are the new mid-sized also. And he does have a second face print also. Here's the second face print. Not sure what it's supposed to be. He looks sleepy to me, but I guess it's supposed to be scared or something. The printing on the mandrake face is actually much more interesting. That's pretty weird, kind of creepy. I dig it. Here's Cho Chang with her owl with very nice printing. She's got a cloth skirt, the new mid-legs, and most importantly maybe a Ravenclaw sweater uniform with printing on the back. Oops. There it is. Little printing is nice. The hair is not a new piece. It's made of rubber, but it looks very cool. Here's Dean Thomas. He's got a 4th Gryffindor print with a scarf that's printed on the front and back of the torso and the front of the legs. Which is very cool, but probably the cooler thing is that flag he comes with. Very nice Gryffindor print. Not a sticker. No sticker in these CMFs. Here's Voldemort with his pet snake Nagini, which is a brand new mold and very cool looking, very realistic, but not very Lego system. You can hold it with a hand right there at the end of the tail, but who's gonna hold a snake by the tail? And that's the only point of connection. So it's a little bit strange. I don't love that. Otherwise, Voldemort is very cool. He's got the new skirt piece, which is the same size as standard minifig legs. And he's got nice printing on the front of his torso and on that skirt piece. The face is also very cool. He's got the only white wand in the series, and this may well be the best Voldemort that LEGO's ever made. It's pretty good. And here's Dobby the House Elf. That's a brand new head mold, which looks a little more cartoony than the last one. So it's not as accurate, but it's a little cuter, I guess. He's got printing on the front and back of his torso and dual molded legs. That's always a nice touch. He's got that cool new book that opens, that's made of 2 pieces. And when you open it up, it's got the sock that Harry Potter hid in there for him. Don't forget the cover. Looks very nice too. That's a cool print. Overall, pretty cool. Here's Professor Sybil Trelawney. She looks very cool. That print all along the front is very nice. That hairpiece is brand new, made just for her and dual molded. She's got the new skirt piece. Her whole outfit is sand green. It all looks very good. This is one of the better looking figures, I think. And maybe the coolest thing is that new teacup and saucer. These 2 pieces are very nice, I think, and very versatile. I think we'll be seeing them in a lot of themes in the future. But they are especially relevant to her as she reads tea leaves. It's a very nice figure, maybe one of my favorite looking ones. Here's Cedric Diggory in his Tri-Wizard uniform. It's a nice print on the front and back, and has very cool racing stripes along the side of the legs. I like that a lot. I like his name written across the back like that. But otherwise, this figure has no new pieces going on. It's very nice. That trophy is very big and pretty cool. Has some nice printing on it. Tri-Wizard. But again, there's no printing on the back of the head. It's kind of disappointing. I wish more of these figures had that second face. Here's Professor Flitwick. I think he looks really good. I like the print on his face. I like the print on the front of his torso. But he's got no printing on the back or on his legs. He's pretty dapper with his tuxedo tails. That looks really cool. And he comes with a brand new piece, that mega horn. Here's a better look at the torso print when he's not wearing that bow tie piece. Here's Mad Eye Moody looking very cool and accurate with printing all along the front. He's also got printing on the back and dual molded legs in 3 different colors. It's very interesting. He comes with a staff, a wand, an extra hairpiece, and a maraca, which is actually supposed to be his polyjuice potion. It's pretty cool that it's dual molded. They're doing that more and more. Very nice. Except that it's actually Barty Crouch Jr. That's his second face. It's very cool how you can do that transformation so you can act out the movie. He drinks some polyjuice potion and then he'll turn back into Mad Eye. It's very cool how he's doing that weird tongue thing that he does in the movie. And overall, this is a very cool minifigure with a lot of story to it, really. Nice. Here is the second Harry figure. He's got the short legs, so this is first or second year. And he is wearing this brand new invisibility cloak made of this iridescent, I'm not sure if that's what it's called, material. He's got the new hairpiece, which has a little part to show his lightning scar. It's very nice. His cloak can also be positioned in a way so that you can see his pajamas a little bit. You can also see his printed short legs and his wand poking through. Here's a better look at his pajamas, front and back. Those legs are so cool. The way it looks like Harry's barefoot because of the way they're printed, I don't think I've ever seen that in a Lego minifig before. Another cool thing is that his cloak has a nice print on the inside. That's a surprise that they didn't have to do, but it's a really nice touch. I like it a lot. And here's Professor Dumbledore looking very accurate. Comes with a wand and the pensieve, which has that print to look like there's swirling mist in there. That's very nice. He's got that new skirt piece also. His head and I'm pretty sure his beard are brand new molds that look very nice and perfect for Dumbledore. And here's a better look at his printing, which is very nice. Looks a little funny without the beard. Just an old man. And the last 6 figures are all from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Here's Newt Scamander, looking very cool. He's got printing on the front and back of his torso. He's got dual molded legs with printing on them. He's got this brand new suitcase piece, and he comes with a niffler. It's a very dandy figure. That print is very nice with the bow truckle sticking out of his pocket. That's so cool. The niffler is dual molded. Looks very nice, very cute. That scale is really good too. Those small animals, like in the Friends line, are always way too big. And I also love the new suitcase piece that's made of 2 pieces, has the same cover as the book, but a brand new molded piece for the bottom of the suitcase, which you could place things inside. This is definitely one of my favorites. Here's Tina Goldstein. She has nice prints on the front and back of her torso. Her legs are also dual molded and printed. It's a pretty cool looking outfit altogether. Her headpiece is not new. It's the same one that they used for the Dimensions line, but it's the one that they made for her, so it's totally appropriate. She comes with a hot dog, which is a funny accessory for sure, and a wand. And she is one of the few figures to come with a second face print. That's a nice disappointed look. Here is Jacob Kowalski. He looks very cool. That suit looks very nice, but it's the only print. Just the front of the torso, not the back or the legs. No face printing on the back either. And he's got that cool new suitcase. But his isn't empty like Newt's. It has got a couple of cookies in it because he's a baker. They have nice prints on them. I'm not sure if those are new, but they look really cool. Tasty. Here is Queenie Goldstein, Tina's sister. She's the only figure to come with a black wand, so that's pretty cool. And she's also got this brand new strudel piece with nice printing on it. And here's a better look at her clothes. She has printing on the front and back of her torso, dual molded legs with printing on them, including the sides, and look at those shoes. It looks like she's wearing heels or something. This is definitely some of the best clothing they've ever done on a minifigure. A lot of attention to detail, and it's very appropriate for the time that this is based. I love that hairpiece too. It's not a new mold, but it probably is in that color, which is not a common color either. It's a very cool figure again. Here's Clarence Bones, which is one of the plainer figures in that he only has that printing on the front of the torso. No printing on the legs or on the back. Although it is a very nice print on the front. He's also only got that one accessory, 2x1 tile, but it's a nice print. Witches live among us. He is also one of the few figures with the second face print, and it's a really cool one, that possessed look. Creepy. And here's the last one, the hardest one to find, Percival Graves. He's got very cool printing all along his front, the only one to have printing on the arms, and of course he's also got it on the back of the torso. Pretty fancy guy. He's got that nice two-toned hair. But his only accessories are that wand and a second hairpiece because he's actually Gellert Grindelwald in disguise. Just like the Mad Eye figure, it's another figure in disguise. It's a nice approach they took with those two figures to add a lot of playability. I just wish they hadn't done this one per case thing, making this guy so hard to find. Otherwise, I like him a lot. Last but not least, here is the Unikitty figure, which is some kind of unidoggy. I don't know, I haven't seen the show yet. It's got that printing on the sides of his, body piece. And it's also on the front. There is a camera, because I guess he's a tourist or something. Then there's the print on the face with those cool glasses. Looks like a fun dude. But most importantly to me, really, is the 3 brand new molded pieces that this comes with. These ear pieces that are flat on top are brand new and kind of interesting. You could do some cool decorative stuff with them. This cloud base that he comes on, which was the main reason I bought this figure. I'd like to get more of these cloud bases, really. And this piece that holds his head onto his neck. There you go. It's an interesting and brand new piece with no anti-studs on the bottom, but a hole for a rod to fit through so that his head can swivel. It's also a piece with some potential. Overall, I kind of have mixed feelings about this series. All of the figs look good, and some of them look really awesome, but they kind of raised expectations with the last CMFs, Series 18, where almost every figure included a giant, impressive new piece. The new pieces in this series are really cool, but there aren't that many compared to Series 18, and they could have made up for it with more printing on the torsos and legs and on the back of the heads, but they didn't. I'm guessing that it's actually a fair value though, because long-lasting molds are a lot more expensive to make. And some of the pieces, like the new mid-sized legs and the new skirt piece and the suitcase and the teacup even, are pieces that I think they're going to use for a long time. I think we're going to see them in a lot of Lego themes in the upcoming years, and that's why it has to be more expensive. So overall, it's probably a good value because I like the pieces a lot and I look forward to seeing them in more sets in the future. Hopefully this is the case. So it looks a little less impressive next to that Series 18, but overall I think this set is totally worth it, especially if you like Harry Potter the way I do. So I'm curious, do you guys like feeling these CMF packages to try to figure out what's what? Are you good at it? Leave a comment to let me know. I have some mixed feelings about it, so I'd like to know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching, especially those who watched the whole video, because this was a long one. Gold star for you. Like and subscribe and watch some more videos if you'd like to do those things, and I'll check you later.